Hey guys, Kirk here from Kirk's Aquariums, bringing you guys another episode. Today we're just going to be talking about some baby angelfish and just showing you guys sort of what I've got going, so stay tuned. Alrighty, so these are the angelfish that will be going to my local fish store. Not mine obviously, but the local fish store that I shop at. He's been really helpful with me. He's taught me a lot, and I guess this is sort of like a way to say thank you, is to deliver him locally bred, angelfish. And these guys are about 7 weeks old. About 6 to 7 weeks old. And as you can see, I'm calling them, they're golden marbles. They've got some, I'll try and get the camera to focus. Some of them have got some really nice marbling pattern. Like I really like this guy down here with a lot of the black. I don't mind one like this as well, like it looks sort of like a panda almost. I quite like that. There's some nicer yellower ones here. Like this one's quite nice as well. Just, got the yellow head. These guys, as they get older, are going to get quite more a deeper sort of yellow-orange sort of them in them. They're going to look quite nice when they grow out. So these guys will be available. I don't ship fish. I don't sell my fish personally or anything like that. If you want these fish, you'll have to go down to my local fish store. Paul's Aquariums in Oxley, in Brisbane, is where my local fish store is. He's an absolute awesome guy. He's very helpful and really passionate about fish keeping as well. So, he's been helping me for about 4 or 5 years now, and these are going to him. So these are that's where you can buy them if you want some. But this is a proud moment for me because it's one thing to breed guppies and stuff, but this is a thing that I really I got into, and I got into it a bit too full on, I suppose, and now I'm got lots of angelfish everywhere. There's more over there. These ones are the ones that are ready to go. I've got more in another tank in another room as well, but I've just got, I think that's probably something that when you first sort of pull something off, I know I do, when I first pulled off being able to hatch angelfish eggs and getting them to get to this stage, it really was exciting for me as a hobbyist. It really sort of stepped up my game with water quality and all that kind of stuff, and it's rewarding. It's this is really rewarding for me, conditioning the parents, fattening them up, getting the eggs to lay on the slate that I put in my adult tank over here, and pulling that slate, raising the eggs from wrigglers all the way up, feeding them baby brine shrimp. There's a lot that goes into raising the fish. Like an angelfish for this size, this is 7 weeks basically of feeding pretty much 3 times a day, and that's live baby brine shrimp. And if you haven't hatched live baby brine shrimp before, it's an experience. Waking up every day, hatching baby brine, feeding baby brine, putting a new batch on. And if you don't do that, in my case, I'm doing it every day because I've got several hundred angels that I'm using. But at the moment, because they're at this size, I'm not feeding them as much baby brine. They're on flake foods, pellets, some frozen fruit food already, just to help fatten them up a bit. But I'm trying to condition them, because if you don't condition them as a breeder, if you don't condition them to flake food and pellet food, and then you only feed them baby brine is only good realistically for probably the first 3 weeks, and even then realistically 2. And you kind of then want to be going to something like a nano pellet, 0.5 mil, something like that, that's got growth enhance or something like that. You could use, I use, I can't find it on me right now, but it's called Aqua Munch, and I bought it online, and it's okay. It's good food. It really gets them growing, but then probably week 4, week 5, as they start getting to this sort of age, you want to put them on more adult sort of food, a high grade flake or high grade granule. Like I actually use, you know, the Hikari micro pellets. Again, I don't have the packet on me right now, but I will show you guys in another video. I'm going to do a video about different types of foods and what I feed and what I think's good. Alrighty, so it's been actually a couple of days since I took the last video of the other angels. They have now been all bagged up and went to Paul's Aquariums to be sold on to some lovely customers, hopefully. So now these are a newer batch that's just gone in here. There's probably a lot more in this one than there was the last one, but all these guys are looking nice and healthy and chirpy, so that's always what we want in the babies. I haven't fed them yet, but they know that I'm about to, so I will get busy and start feeding these guys. Alrighty, so I thought I'd show you guys me feeding these guys. These guys are now on pellets, so I've been feeding them Hikari micro pellets, and what I've just been doing is, you'll see them here. Some of the smaller ones here need a bit of smaller food. These pellets are a little bit too big for them at the moment as they're still growing. There's some in here that need sort of the half broken up pellets and stuff because they're, you know, quite big. What I do is just crunch it up like this, and you can see some falling down. I do have a bristle nose in here somewhere. I can't see him. Here he is over here. There he is. But you know, as you can see, there's a few size variances in this batch. Some have just, you know, obviously got some more baby brine shrimp as they were younger than others, which, you know, I've got to make sure that hopefully there's enough baby brine going in there that all of them are getting enough food to grow. But, you know, there's a couple of small ones in there, but you know, these guys are just absolutely vicious for the food at the moment, just absolutely annihilating it. So really good sign. And you know, these guys are about 4 weeks old, so let's really start getting their angelfish shape. Around about the 3 to 4 weeks, you start seeing their fins start to develop. First couple of weeks, they sort of look like little tadpoles, if you will. But yeah, week 3 or 4, you start really seeing the angelfish shape sort of start to develop within your fry. And then from there on in, it's just basically, you know, feed 2 or 3 times a day. Keep up with the water changes. You really want to make sure your water quality is absolute when raising baby fish. It's going to have a lot and big impact on their health long term. So, you know, other than that, it's basically just, you know, watching them grow, and that's half the enjoyment, is raising something from an egg and getting it to that wriggler stage and you know, just baby brine shrimp and feeding them up and watching them grow into nice, healthy, young, juvenile angelfish. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in next week's video. Thanks for watching.